Let's get the post-game comments. The skipper, Buck Showalter. Let's head inside.
How we doing? It's time of game.
258. Not good. I like it.
I'll take it. Stay under 3, right? What's up?
Brian Mattis, you have to like the way he pitched again for the 3rd straight.
Yeah, it's a tough. When you got Beltre and some of those guys sitting there, it's a tough matchup. But they've seen him some, and he. I don't think he was carrying all his bullets tonight, but he got through it and gave us a chance to win. I'm not going to say he made the pitches when he had to. You hear enough of that, but tonight I think was the case. Good thing about Brian, he gets out of sort a little bit, and he's kind of able to get himself back into sync and make some good pitches. But he got into a count and just threw a little bit instead of pitching to second baseman. But it's good out. He gave us a chance to win. We got some outside the bullpen. Got a little tack on there at the end to give us some breathing room. But obviously it was a big 8th inning for us. Felt like the ball game was kind of riding in that area.
Coach is obviously very good for you, but you kind of extended him today. It's the first time in that situation that he's pitched that many.
No, I don't. It was a situation in the game called for where they were in the batting order, and I've been telling you all along it's not may not be conventional, but it gives the Orioles the best chance to win there. We've got Lester tomorrow, and but we had Beckett tonight. He's got a pretty good history too, pedigree, so to speak. It was right. It was what we needed to give us the best chance to win there. It doesn't always work out that way, but we took our pop there and see what tomorrow brings.
Have you been impressed by what you saw from Johnson tonight? I mean, I think it's his 2nd outing since April 30th. I mean, how big were those outs in the 7th?
Yeah, I felt a little. Felt good about sending back out there for the next thing because he emptied his tank of motion a little bit there. He had to have some back-to-back. We want to turn Victor around. Victor's been so hot right-handed. He's just a good hitter, period. And felt like if nothing else, JJ keep him in the ballpark there. We didn't exactly get a weak pop-up from Ortiz, but we hit it at they hit it at somebody. But JJ was impressive. You can see why he's had a lot of people think good things about him. If we can get him back on the field and extend our bullpen a little bit, where we got, we can pitch multiple innings there and make runs matter.
Like you said, Brian didn't exactly have all his bullets tonight. Did you mean more from he wasn't feeling that good?
No, he's fine. He's fine. Just a crispness. Curveball wasn't there. It was pretty much a 2-pitch mix for him for the most part. But he did do a great job with Ortiz and Drew. He negated a couple of left-hand bats there for the most part, and I think that certainly helped matter. I thought Josh made a great play at third base there when we brought the infield in there with 2 strikes. That's a tough play, and in the game on a good play. He's got plenty of arm strength. Wiggin made a good play there too.
When you send Brian back out for that last inning, are you looking at if the leadoff batter reaches, you make your move. If he doesn't,
that's his last hitter. That's his last hitter, regardless. And it's not going to be a pure pitch count. I'll tell you again. You could tell that it was an outing that extended him. It wasn't as fluid as we've seen some of them. It was I don't want to say high stress, but it was. When you're facing that kind of lineup, there's not places you coast very often.
You had a pretty long talk with Luke Scott in the dugout after he had scored from first. Mm-hmm. Was there anything you can talk about with that, or is that a private? Okay.
Well, after the series, just setting up potential some things that we came close to doing, making sure that he was thinking the same way I was if we'd have done something there.
Well, can you explain the thinking on you had the infield back up until there was 2 strikes? Mm-hmm. And it looked like bringing the infield in probably saved a run.
I don't know. Maybe Josh, we may have had the corners up there anyway. But explain what? I'm sorry. The thinking there?
Yeah, just
Well, you got a sinker ball pitcher there, and where we were, if we'd have gotten out there tied early, but once we get to that count there, and he's going to shorten up, knowing Scutaro, he's not, or Scutaro, whoever, what his pronunciation is this year, and. Just like we take a chance to win a game. Sometimes you do things to try to win a game instead of keep from losing it. And the mentality there is it's just like playing the lines late in the game at home. The very worst, you end up with a tie game and you hit in the bottom of the inning. So are you trying to win the game or keep from losing it? Early in the count, I think and it also helped JJ's pitch selection once we brought the guys in. With them back, he's got to strike out or weak fly ball. And once they come in, he knows. That's one good thing about having a guy that's been out there. He knows how to attack a hitter when the infield defense changes.
Look, you've talked a couple times since you've been here saying how much you've enjoyed just watching these guys smile and have something, you know, to be rewarded for their effort. I mean, did you see that particularly tonight? I mean, Luke and Felix really enjoying it. And
I welcome that. You know, I want guys to, you know, enjoy playing baseball. You know, and realize that, you know, it can all be fleeting. Enjoy what you're getting an opportunity to do, and do that when you get a return for doing things right. You know, let it fly. You know, I love the emotion of that. It's an emotional game. Sometimes you have to make sure it's funneled in the right direction. But I think Luke's helped Felix some, and Felix may have helped him a little bit too.
Thanks.
That's it.